I know what you're thinking. Shaq, what is this? What are you doing? Yeah, I said the same thing myself, but on a video like this, I have to. Alright? This is the one Noni Shaq Dukes, and I'm here with a reaction video. And I'm reacting to a video that I was telling some people in my area that I can't spoil it, you just have to see for yourself. This video is called I Tested the Best Fusion Deck at Locals. This video comes from a user named Ruggles. He is an amazing person. I have met him a couple of times. He's a great person all around. He's a great duelist. All around, just great to chat with. Him and his girlfriend Athena, I have talked to within the past 6-7 months. Oh god, I can't believe I said 6-7. But overall, their kindness and their energy, it's just a blessing to have. And I was even chatting up with them with my personal life, because these guys, not to say they don't inspire me, but they really inspire me to become a better person, especially with the positive stuff that they've said towards me, and I said the same about them. Overall, I just can't wait to watch this and react to, because this is a special video. This is a big special video. So, no more long talking. Let's get straight into it.
She does so much. She does so much for us. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. Last week was incredibly fun. We've got some regionals coming up. We've got decks to decide on, and with the ban list, I think we're gonna play some Lunalight this week. I really loved this deck, but an issue I had with it was Heavy Poly, one of its best cards, was really, really bad into Vanquish Soul, and now we don't really have to worry about the burn damage after the fact. This card becomes significantly better. This deck, in theory, is also a lot better, and I think it's a pretty good Yummy matchup, so I want to deep dive into this. We have some mail to open.
I just want to say, I don't run Heavy Poly.
Up to make it better, but we are going to locals. We're gonna have a great time. We're going to start, as per usual, with some mail.
Let's cut the card now, Ruggles.
Now, I'm really looking for the Lunalight card. However, the Megatins did just drop, and there are some Starlights. I cannot wait to see. Is it just me, or does that look like a Euro Miracle Fusion? It's a little darker. It's a little less saturated. Let's see with the rest of the cards. We have Retaliating Sea. I think only a single copy. I think there was only one to buy. That's correct. That is a really nice darker Magnamut. We have Dark End Evaporation Dragon. This is actually for Draco Tail. Again, I do want to go back to that deck and try a bunch of variants. Same with Light End. These are good cards to pick up. Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. And that's what we're looking for. The Black Goat Laughs. I was waiting for this one to get a reprint. To play that properly, we need a card called Thrust. So we're going to head to...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had talked about the Black Goat Laugh, but its price at the time was $50, and I said, I ain't buying that.
The trunk to grab that. Now we need something in addition to the Thrust, but you guys excited about the new MST archetype? The new Lightning Storm at 3 ban list change talents. That's the card we need. Called by, I'll take it, and that is 2 copies of Thrust. I do need a third, but this will do for now. Okay, so great for Black Goat Labs going first. However, that card is also really good going second, because you can discard it with Perfume, Gold Leo, or Serenade Dance, and then call a card and just play through a board. So this is great with it, but it's also just kind of great on its own. Okay, as far as our other staples, going second cards, we are going to dive into the Draco Tail deck that we played last week. And this is a really cool deck because I feel like you can do so much by doing so little. You get very layered interactions, which makes playing around cards like the Mulch Armies really efficient. However, I feel like I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I really like the big combo elements. I like just how much you can do in a turn. I felt like I wasn't doing that much in each of my turns. So I think next time I pick up the deck, I want to try a more complex version, something that can kind of combo on a bigger level. Maybe it's branded, maybe it's Dragon Maid. I do think the regular version is very competitive. I just want to combo a little bit more, and that is why we are trying Lunalight for this locals yet again.
Also the best deck, period. Yummy, like you talking about Yummy. Yummy ain't doing nothing to Lunalight, bro. We have a better matchup against Yummy than any other deck.
So I am going to lay out a deck list, figure out what we're doing. Okay, so you should be able to see, and at this point...
Alright, let's pause right here. Excuse me. So, I believe this comes from, I think Ruggles is going to mention it, but this comes from the second place winner of Worlds. Their Lunalight deck. I was really hoping that Lunalight would take it all the way, but anyway. You have the 1 Wolf, yep. 2 Silverhound. See, when Silverhound came out, I was a fan of 1. I like 2. People were saying 2, so I'm like, alright, 2. And 2 is much better, in my opinion. 2 Black Sheep, yes. 2 Cloud Chick, all you need is 2. Gold Leo, definitely a 3-up, because that's the new starter. Fractal, I would definitely minus to 1. Fractal, you don't want to see it that much. Especially, well, for this case, you're not running Serenade Dance, unless it's in the side or whatnot, but me, I just wanted 1, because I'm a type of person that runs Serenade Dance. 1 Tiger, 1 Bird, 1 Yellow Martin, yep. 3 Masquerade, 3 Tenki, 3 Foolish Burial Goods. You know, and the best part is, like, for the side deck and stuff, you can just swap out 2 of each. 2 Perfume, yep. 1 Moonlight Fusion, yep. 2 Thrust. I run 1 Thrust in my main deck. 3 Heavy Poly. As I said, I don't run Heavy Poly. Good card. I just don't need it. Book of Eclipse. I don't run in my main or side deck. I might consider it, but I don't need it. Fool Loss. Fool Loss I have in my side deck. There are times where I need Fool, and there are times where I don't need it. So, and ever since I put it in the side deck, I started playing much better. Call by, of course. Polymerization, of course. Black Goat Laughs and Foolish Burial. Okay, Foolish Burial, yes. Black Goat Laughs might be a side option. But basically, my traps are, I think, it's Serenade Dance and Imperm. And then the extra deck, I see Cross Sheep, SP, Bagushka, Tiger King, Dugaris. I see Constellar, Telemi, M7. I hope I said that right. And then obviously your Lunalight Fusion Standards. So yeah.
Unfortunately, it is 43 cards. We need to cut this down to 240 before locals. I cut the deck down to 40. However, I did that thing where you took cards that are at 3 and I moved them to 2, which I know isn't correct. You want to, you know, have cards that you want to draw and those are at 3. The cards you don't want to draw should be at 1. But I just wanted more variety of cards. And we'll see how it works, but wish us luck. Whoa! Aww. 50K?
Friends helped me cut it out and stuff.
Big shout out.
That's so cute.
Big shout out to Ruggles hitting 50K. And big shout out to Dorian.
You didn't say anything, and I was going to put it in my comment, and I was like, no, I think this would be really funny and cute. And so in the spirit of locals, I also brought as many forks that I could steal.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. I just had to pop in, you know? I just had to pop in.
I was just telling the camera that our fellow Lunalight enjoyer would be here. Isaac,
How's it going?
I just wanted to deliver your entry pack.
You already gave me one, yes, last
Yeah, you get an entry pack every local. Ooh, he's smooth. Last card. Oh, he's an MST Negate enjoyer.
5. Hey, man. Nice to see you.
Whoa, what is going on?
Want the flying Karibo, baby.
What's all that?
I've had for 20 years.
So cool.
I love the shrines.
I love how you
I bought an outfit for it.
wore an outfit to fit that.
I can do that. I like that. Good. Yeah, yeah. Very happy to see the yummy.
Joey's shoes.
Yeah, amazing.
Becoming the Tiger King.
Oh, taking the mantle.
Look at that.
Oh, the talent. And the conductor. The conductor. The conductor.
It's sharp suit. Isn't that sick?
Everybody comes back for a new band list.
Of course, I paused it when I didn't even know I was going to be speaking right there. But, again, when that ban list hit, out of nowhere, I'm like, yeah, I have to go. I have to go. All right? Because I want to see how Lunalights are in action. And, yeah.
How long I've been waiting for this ban list? It's gonna persuade a lot of duelists to, you know, switch.
I know one of the really good duelists. He's switching on over to our side. Got some cards for him today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there are going to be 3 of us in the room.
My time snatching notes has ended. Goodbye, Rosin. Hello, Gold Leo.
Came to the correct side. I have assembled all.
Oh, snap. snap. Yep. So, oh man, the Lunalight crew, you know, with the best deck, Ruggles had to assemble us. So, yeah, I was telling people the army is coming, and the army is well here.
3 Lunalight duelists from our locals.
Yo!
We are attempting to convert Matthew, but we need perfume dancers. It's a super rare. We've got a box. Start opening.
I wouldn't mind a Starlight Gold Leo as well. Boom.
We got a Monarch.
Your box is hero? Oh my god, this is
Some of them are. We have Sky Striker. I feel like Shaq has been lucky.
okay.
Monarch.
I'm always lucky.
And then we can look
Holy. Okay.
Kaiba Mandalay.
Kaiba Man. We have Immedius the Pure. Shout out to Kevin. Surely we have a perfume dancer.
Oh, we have our first.
What? Ruggles.
Best deck.
Best deck.
We'll send you the list that I've created.
Ooh.
By the way, in case you're wondering what I pulled, the best pull I pretty much got was not a Starlight, but it was an Ultra Rare, and that's Holly Sue.
Like that.
We're in an Iron Man right now, actually, and I have chosen to play Lunalight for it. I learned the deck in 1 week.
I don't like where it is and when it is, so like.
Now, round 1 was against somebody I hadn't had the pleasure of dueling with before, that being Alex, but today we do happily change that. Now, Alex mentioned that he forgot his mat, and typically when you play against somebody who doesn't have a mat, you might think, oh, this might be a little
That happened one time. I forgot my mat, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, we moving.
bit easier. This was not. Alex had some pretty good cards, but with that we do win the dice roll, and we do open full combo in the form of Foolish.
Oh my god. Burial Goods right there. Burial Goods combo with Tiger in the hand, Eclipse, Fua, and that's a discard right there. Wonderful.
Burial Goods. I activate the goods, send the new addition in the Serenade Dance. Dance is then banished. I discard a Fua, and we special a Gold Leo, which, you won't believe it, actually resolves. So we're done.
Yep, because when I see Golio, it's like, please don't have Valor Imperm. Well, if I have Call By, it's like, I don't care Valor, but if I see Imperm, it's like, oh. Because if you don't have, the thing is, when you're, like, if you're playing against Lunalight, the best things to, like, negate, like, based off of Imperm and Valor are Perfume Dancer or Golio, but mainly Gold Leo. You can Ash it, but if you're Ashing Golio, that's pretty much your last resort. And you gotta hope and pray that they have bricked. But most of the times, Lunalight does not brick. So, you really wanna Imperm Valor the Gold Leo. Because most times, they will pass. Or other times, they might have Perfume in the hand. And then just Gold Link off to Almirage.
Diving back into the deck, we are grabbing a Kaleido Chick, we are discarding a Book of Eclipse, and we are normal summoning said Kaleido Chick, which essentially allows us to full combo into SP, Baguska, Liger Dancer, and of course, the second Liger Dancer. Now, Alex is drawing for a turn. We get to see what he's on when a...
So you see this end board right here. This is what makes people crash out. But me, I love it. Because the pain I went through to return to myself when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! To return to my own Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this board right here, it's a blessing. Because the best thing you could do is, like, for games 2 and 3, you either Kaiju or, what's it, Santa Claus, I think that's what it's called. Or Lava Golem, which most people don't run in their side deck.
A Rahu Draco Tail comes down. Surprisingly, a kit is sent from hand, a pan is sent from deck, and Arthelion is summoned. Here, however, I do activate the Called By to stop the pan from popping the Baguska, which means that the Arthelion also won't trigger and he won't be able to add back. After, he activates a Gold Sarcophagus, and that is banishing a Mercurier, which is triggering to add him Upstart Dragon. Albion then uses its effect to send the trap to grave to draw him a card from deck. He mentions that he does have an out to Liger in the extra, however, my board is just a little too big to push through, so he is conceding, and we are going into the all-important game 2, where, interestingly, we will get to try to push through the branded Draco Tail board, something I was actually really excited about, as I did try pure Draco Tail in the past, but I definitely wanted something a little more combo-oriented. So, we're learning. With that, he does begin by normal summoning the Quem the Virtuous and sending our Cartesia from deck to grave. Rahu is then activated, to which I do chain a Fulos, followed by a second Fua. It's really good typically. It's okay against Draco Tail, maybe great against branded Draco Tail. We are yet to find out. That said, a Tragedy is sent from hand, 5 mana from deck, and Arthelion is summoned, granting us 2 draws, which is both a Foolish Burial and a Foolish Burial Goods. Now, Arthelion targets the 5 mana, Quem targets the Cartesia, 5 mana triggers, and so does the Tragedy. Aluber is added, Q2 is set, 5 mana is added, and Cartesia is summoned. Next, Alti, Branded Fusion, comes down, a QCR Lubellion is sent, along with an Alti Abaz to fusion summon Andromi into both a Hound and an Impulse. Now, Lubellion is summoned back, and it uses its effect to activate a Lost. Q2 is then flipped face up, and I am activating the Drawn Impulse as it negates effects, not activations. With that, Alex sets a back row, and in the end phase, he sets a copy of Branded in Red. So we do have quite a board to work through, and we are drawing into the beautiful card that is Triple Tactics Thrust.
Okay, that went out of focus. I don't know if it was supposed to be like that, but my god.
Oh man, I love to see it.
There we go. Alright, let's see what we're working with second we see. Thrust, Tenki, Goods, Hound, Leo, Burial, and Tiger. Oh my gosh. That's a wonderful going second hand. Because there's like so much. That's the problem when I play Lunalight. Because when I see a hand like that, it's like, what do I want to start with? What do I want to start with? What can I go with? For me personally, I would go with Burial Goods because we don't know if they have Droll in their hand. If they have like still card in their hand, we don't know if they have Droll. So we want to play it safe first.
Now, I begin with a Gold Leo, as it costs little resources. It does resolve, we are adding and discarding a Chick. Now, we scale a Tiger, and we use it to special back said Chick. Chick foolishes a Sheep for cost, Leo adds it back to hand, and we discard it yet again to grab a Poly from deck to hand. Now, Poly is coming down, we are fusing into a Perfume, which becomes Chain Link 1, Chick is going to be Chain Link 2, and he uses Quem as Chain Link 3 to target and special an Albaz. Now, I add back the Poly from grave, I search the Perfume from deck, then on res, the Albaz fuses with my Perfume into a big Mirror Jade. Then Lost is also triggering, and he's searching a Mercurier. Now, I still have a big hand, and we are going to use it, so I activate a Foolish, which is sending an Emerald Bird. It is triggering to summon back the Chick. Chick is then using its effect to send a Leo, and we continue to use our Perfume to summon Perfume. Now we use it to bounce our Tiger to yield and proceed to scale the Tiger again, at which point he does fuse into a Chaos, dealing with the Tiger. After that, I activate a Tenki to grab a Fractal, and the Fractal is discarded. However, Alex does use the Search Mercurier to negate that effect. We then push forward by banishing the Perfume, discarding the Goods, and searching our Miracle Fusion in the form of Wolf. Yep. Wolf is then scaled in an attempt to bait the Mirror Jade, as I still have Thrust for Heavy Poly. However, Wolf is actually resolving. We are banishing 4, we are summoning the big Liger Dancer, and we are finally gaining some strong footing in this duel. Now, Liger uses its effect to Raigeki. Mirror Jade is chained, banishing the Perfume, which is getting banished. The special summon monsters are cleared. Mirror Jade is triggering Engrave. Aluber is also special summoning itself back. And we activate the card we've been holding, Triple Tactics Thrust, which is searching Heavy Polymerization. Now, we're going to activate that, fusing with 2 bodies from the extra deck, Kaleido and Hound, to summon the second Liger Dancer. And now that we've established a board, we are banishing the Perfume from grave to make his monsters lose attack, and we're going into battle where Liger is swinging over the Quem. Liger's effect is then activating to clear the Aluber. It is going into swing directly, then the second Liger goes into swing, and we are taking the first match after a very pretty wild interactive game 2, and I've got to give Alex his flowers here. Bro was smiling the whole match, and it was really cool to see just what the Draco Tail deck could do when you're also adding in the branded engine. I mean, I double fooed him, but he was still ending with different kinds of interruptions, and you know, it was Alex's first time on camera here, and despite that, he was confident, he was great, and I really hope to see him around a whole lot more.
Admittedly, the first time I've played against Lunalight.
I will say this, Lunalight, doesn't matter if it's first or second. This used to be a going second deck. Now it's a going first and second deck. The amount of outs, especially with Fua. Fua definitely helped. The amount of outs to that. Ooh.
Also, big respect. Starlight, we love to see it. It was never about Draco Tail. You were always just looking for a reason to play branded. I love that. I feel like that deck's in a great place in the meta, though.
I don't even know what this does, but you gotta open it. Tell me if you got a good card. But if you want to learn about Gundam or Magic, I'm your guy. But you're the Yu-Gi-Oh savant here.
I do kind of want to learn about Gundam. That looks really fun.
Congratulations on the top of the cake.
We're just proud of you, man. So we're gonna celebrate you.
It's very thoughtful. Meant to be. Yeah. Mr. World Championship 2025. He's actually going to be at the 2026. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this, but He's actually top 4 YCSs. Yeah. First time I came to 401, I think you were my first opponent. You were my first or my second opponent.
I wasn't on Yugo.
You were, yeah. You full comboed. I was playing heroes, and I was like,
Yeah, I remember.
Loco's kind of hard. Question, I played.
Correction, 401 locals is hard. All right. Now I go to 2 locals in Toronto. 401 is one, and Dolly's the other one. Dolly's, they have like several Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments: Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Saturdays is the sweatiest of them all. Friday it's for free, so you have a lot of rogue decks, but it's so fun. Wednesdays and Sundays pretty much casual, whatever. But Tuesdays, that's where all the meta decks come in. But you can also have fun.
I played a Draco Tail last week, and I felt like Imperm on the normal summon was actually really good.
Yes.
You feel like this is worth siding against Draco Tail if I'm also siding Impulse?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's worth it, to be honest.
Okay. I thought of that one myself. Thank you.
Their Lord opened a whole, got half a case. Even got a God pack. It was like SP and Impulse in the same pack.
Three. Okay.
That's not bad, bro.
No. I can get Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you can get Snake Eyes. I can win.
It's unlimited on the ban list now.
Gotcha.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty good. Okay.
All right, before we get to this next duel, pretty sure it's the next duel, I'm gonna get some drinks. All right, let's continue.
Now, round 2 is actually against Alex's friend, who also coincidentally forgot his mat. However, also a good player who plays very shiny cardboard. You know I love and respect it. I am opening a hand of a starter, an extender, a couple backup plans. We are beginning with the Gold Leo, and we're getting hit with the Kryptonite. It's an Imperm, so...
Our Lunalight's worst nightmare when you start with Gold Leo and you don't open up a perfume or extenders.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but we do have the Eclipse. We activate that, the Gold Leo is flipped face down. It is resolving face down. It is searching and discarding a yellow mark.
Best part about when you fusion summon, if you flip it down, you can fusion summon with it. That is amazing.
Yellow Martin is triggering, grabbing me a Masquerade from deck to hand. We are activating that. He's chaining a Starlight Azuna to send a Starlight Lupus, and he's essentially making a Ripper, which definitely makes things tricky. From here, the Masquerade is sending the Hound is triggering, and it is understandably getting negated by the Ripper. Now I fire off a Tenki to dive back into the deck to grab a Lunalight Kaleido Chick. Thrust is then activated to grab the best card in the deck, that is Heavy Poly, and now that it's resolved, we are activating the Martin Engrave to bounce the Masquerade to summon itself, so I have an extra body as a fusion material. Now, I drop the Heavy Poly, fusing Kaleido, Martin, Hound, and Leo from the extra deck, as he does control a monster to summon the Liger Dancer. From here, I'm setting the Black Goat last, and we are using Liger's effect to send a perfume, clear the Ripper, and feel, in fact, pretty good. As we were hand trapped twice, he doesn't have a big hand left. He's drawn for turn, and he's conceding.
Yep.
So we are going to the all-important game 2, where we are going second. We draw Good Engine and Fua, which does feel great. He begins with a case for Canine, which adds an Azuna. Yokol then reveals the Azuna. He summons both, and Azuna goes to use her effect. I go to use the Fua before he can make a Ripper, but an Ash does come down in response.
It's pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
You're so good. Okay, good. Yeah.
It was in fact pretty good, and at this point I am now witnessing not just Canine but also a Crystron combo. And let me tell you, again, it's pretty good. It's a big combo. It's got a lot of negates. I do not have anything to stop all of this from happening.
One inclusion, no problem.
and he is building the full big board. He sets the trap, and while I do draw into goods, I have a lot of good engine to push with. He does correctly negate things in the right sequence, and we are going to the all-important game 3.
You did.
I asked this cool and then I pulled combo. It's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Now here we draw triple Gold Leo, which is not ideal,
Lovely.
but all we need is for one to resolve. So we are moving a main, we are normaling, and we're getting ashed, which is pretty rough, but I do keep playing by activating the Masquerade. It sends the Hound. Hound specials a Kaleido Chick, which sends Sheep. Leo adds back the Sheep, and despite the Ash, we do still land on one Liger, SP, Baguska, and a Hound Engrave. Now, I'm passing back, and his first action is incredibly strong in a Droplets, which is sending 2. I can't negate it with Hound, nor activate SP, as he did send a monster, so he is negating both the SP and, more importantly, the Baguska. From there, he summons the Crystron from deck. He sends 2 from deck to grave. The spell is then banished to special a Self-Efnir from grave. I respond with the Liger to board wipe and get a second Leo in grave. Now another Crystron is banished, and he notes...
I think you got it though.
Or no, I can take a cost.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that was.
I thought there was gonna be some graveyard effects, but he scoops. Ruggles scores.
GG's.
You had me sweating.
I was like, I was hoping you'd use something for hand. Like, if I can get this Uzuma to get out.
So, another great fun match in the books, and another great duelist match. I love that. I love these guys. It was actually a really, really fun start to the tournament.
So Justin is doing the gauntlet. Justin went from there.
Why are you XO?
Yeah.
You might literally.
Yeah.
I wasn't even playing
We
games.
didn't get to do that for like 2 years.
Okay, so we
Here we go. So, the main reason why I had to react to this video was your boy, the one and only Shaq News, got interviewed by the lovely Ruggles. Alright? This interview would not have happened if I did not show up. So, once again, big up to you, Ruggles. Alright? You're an amazing person. You and your girlfriend, Athena, are wonderful people. Alright? I may not be showing up that much to local because of my schedule, but hey, I'll keep you happy with the Lunalights.
We're at Locals, the best place on earth.
Yes,
and
sir.
today we are practicing our interview
It's like when the gym, it's a tie. Excuse me.
skills because we did so at Worlds.
Yep.
And every time I went up to a player, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I am not Kangas.
Yep.
Who is amazing at this, by the way, but we're practicing. So, Shaq, fellow Lunalight enjoyer,
Yep.
tell me, what do you think is the best deck, no bias, of the new format post-ban list?
Before you see my answer, I'm gonna just keep it real right now. As much as I want to say Lunalight, a lot of people are playing Yummy. Simple. As much as I want to say Lunalight, it's clearly Yummy, especially with the support of Doom Dimension. It's just so gas.
Now, are you just saying that because the camera woman is a Yummy duelist and very excited to get her hands on the new Marshmallow?
Of course, you know. But
Though when we summon a couple Ligers, you never know. Doom of Dimensions is coming out. I'd like to see the luck.
oh my god. Now that caught me off guard. That caught me off guard because I got an OCG pack. This is the first ever OCG Yu-Gi-Oh pack I've opened in my life. In my 25 years of this game, that's the first time I've opened an OCG pack. I've owned Japanese cards, but I have never opened an OCG pack. What will I pull? Let's see.
Yeah, you get a practice round.
I have not opened the OCG pack. This is the first time ever. Look at that DD. Now, in the OCG, it's super. In the secret rare, in the TCG, it's secret. I did open a booster box of it, and my secrets were not Marshmallow. It was Bramble Rose Dragon and Radiant Typhoon.
Got the Marshmallow! See? He's ready. He's ready to open.
The Shaq luck.
We are back with Bear Lord, the one and only. Now, you have a
My guy here, Bear Lord. I played him twice. He whooped my butt twice. He played Burden Abyss against my Lunalight, whooped my butt. He whooped my butt with Draco Tail. I almost said Brandon Draco Tail. He would crush me if I said that to him.
reputation around here as the guy on Discord that everybody knows and loves, and recently came back as the BA player that everybody knows and loves.
Loves is a strong word.
I'd use love. I'd use love.
Okay.
Yeah, you're super cute.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. Okay, so I'm asking everybody post ban list, what do you think is the best deck without bias post ban list?
Oh, this is easy. Pendulum.
Pendulum?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Steven.
Pen best deck.
Pen best deck. That's a classic answer. I respect it.
Do you want a second best?
Well, I want to know what you're playing today.
Oh, I'm playing Draco Tail Magistus.
Is there a pendulum card in there?
Not at the moment, but I can put one in. I can put an Archery and Eccentric.
He's cooking. He's cooking. We're back.
Ryan, he cooked all three. He is going through the Elite Four right now, bro. Oh my god.
The round is up.
Okay.
God,
Ultimate
the camera's
Blue
out of
Eyes.
focus.
Ultimate Blue Eyes. Do we have our
Gosh,
second?
there we go.
Do we have our second? Okay.
I feel like
Okay. Okay.
Now, our final match of the day is against Justin, who y'all know. He gets dinner with us a lot. He's a funny guy. He's a sweetheart. And he also went through the gauntlet today. He played against both Distant Coder and Dorian. And like me, he's going for that undefeated record. But with that, we are opening a decent hand. I am summoning a Gold Leo. And we get hit with an Ash Blossom, which is actually pretty turn-ending. So we are activating Thrust, we are setting a Black Goat Lapse, I'm following up with a set of Eclipse before we are passing back. Justin draws, he builds a decent board, but I do use Goat to call Snatchy, so he's swinging in with a Cookie, a Synchro, and he's setting 2 in the back row. Now, I draw into Perfume for turn, and I want to play around the surprise, so I start with the Book of Eclipse to book his bodies. He, however, changed the way, trades it out for 2 more bodies. Now, he has 3 body blockers. I followed up with a Perfume to special the Gold Leo, and it gets hit with a strong Veiler. Though, we do push on, as I normal summon the Chick. Chick sends the Yellow Marten for cost, then both bodies are overlaid into a Tiger King, which is setting a Tenki from deck, and the Tenki is allowing me to jump back into the deck to grab a Black Sheep. From here, I'm scaling the Tiger. Tiger is targeting Martin, and we link the 2 bodies into an SP, which is banishing the Mystery face down, which was a Talents. Tiger is then scaled yet again. It's targeting the Chick. Chick is sending a Leo from the extra deck, and we're activating the Perfume to discard the Sheep, jump back into the deck, grab a Wolf, which we are of course going to scale. Wolf is using its effect to miracle out the big Liger, and Liger is using its effect to
I don't know. Oh, you didn't
clear the board. Now, Liger isn't affected by the SP, so we are swinging in. He is using his surprise to body block, but we are able to take it on the following turn. Going to scale. Wolf is using its effect to miracle out the...
I don't know what he miracled out, because even though he said he has the game regardless, I low-key would have, what's it called? He had Tenki, 39, 78. I mean, Ryan could have used Wolf to banish Kaleido Chick as a target to, what's it called, so that he can't activate Yummy Surprise, but anyway.
Yeah, big Liger, and Liger is using its effect to clear the board. Now, Liger isn't affected by the SP, so we are swinging in. He is using his surprise to body block, but we are able to take it on the following turn. So, we're winning game 1, we are going to game...
Yeah, honestly, I felt like despite him winning, he could have, Kaleido Chick and stuff so he prevents the Yummy Surprise, but it is what it is.
2.
The Starlights.
I can see it. What am I playing against? So we're headed into game 2. I draw double Thrust and Fua, which feels amazing. He starts with a Cookie. I drop the Fua, and Justin drops the Ash Blossom.
Yeah, game 3.
Cookie is then linked into Snatchy. Starlight Snatchy grabs the field spell, and it's used to special back the Cookie. The 2 are then synchroed into Way, which lets Justin grab 2 Yummies from the deck, then discard 1. Cookie is specialed. He combos into a board with the field spell, Snatchy, Herald, Way, and a double set in the back row. I draw into Martin, and if we can break this board, we're going undefeated, so I'm excited. I begin my turn with a Tenki as I need to bait the Herald, but also get bodies for Heavy Poly. That said, he's chaining the Way, trading it for 2 bodies, and we're actually able to grab a Kaleido Chick from deck. Now, I normal the Kaleido. Justin correctly uses Snatchy to make a Cookie Way to book the Kaleido before it can send. Now, I activate the Thrust. He negates the activation with Herald. I proceed to activate the second Thrust. Shout out to the wording of activate and not use. And with that, he is chaining entertaining way. It's tagging for 2 more yummies. We're resolving, searching what feels like our anime card, and from there the heavy poly. It's coming down. We are fusing the Leo Dancer and Perfume from the extra deck, Chick from the board, Martin from the hand, and we're actually getting to the Liger Dancer. So we clear the board with Liger's effect, and while we can't kill this turn, on Justin's next turn, he attempts to build a big board to run over the Liger, but the board wipe is a quick effect. We're using that, we're sending, and on the following turn, we're swinging for game, taking this tournament. We get that undefeated. It feels good. It's been a little while, so it feels really good. And it was also just really wonderful to get to play with a friend in the last round. My other opponents, super sweet. Really happy when Locals does get great new guys. And with that, it's pack time.
First ban list, we're so back, and now it's time to pick up some fun.
Yeah!
It's a big week.
You won the best deck.
Undefeated.
I saw him like, oh, is he gonna win the last round? Like, I'm curious to see how it goes. He made it though, eh?
I did.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. Very good job.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
I got the 5
X1,
packs.
XO.
XO, like I can tell you, and the thing is, that wasn't my first time going X1. I went X1 a couple weeks before, but my only loss that locals was against Yummy Mitsurugi, which I thought I would not see Mitsurugi anymore, but clearly you guys have like amazing creativity that I don't have. But yeah, I played Yummy Mitsurugi, lost, so it was basically bounce back time. Round 2 I played against Draco Tail, won 2-0 there. Oh yeah, my round 1 I went to game 3, won game 1, lost game 2, and I lost game 3. And then round 3 I played a deck that I only played once, and that was on Master Duel. I played against once, and that was Flunderies, because the person I was playing, he was on Vanquish Soul K9, and with the ban list, he felt like, oh, this deck, I don't need to play anymore, which I personally think you can still play, just not to the standard, just throwing some hand traps or something. But yeah, took care of Flunderies. I know, like, I think I went to 3 games. I sided in Lancia. I don't think it popped up, but I pretty much know what Flunderies does. They like to banish, they like to normal summon, so yeah.
Heck yeah.
Liger Dancer at its finest.
She does so much. She does so much for us.
Well, she threatens our opponents, and I'm like, good.
I was like, Ryan, the pack.
Whoa.
Like, that distant...
5 packs?
Oh, I did not want to do that. Distant Coder just out here pulling casually Cup C and Aizuna.
Beat it, bro. Beat it.
I'm trying.
Beat it.
Picking up his second deck right here.
Let me get Starlight Cupsy, please.
Cupsy Wupsy.
That's not Cupsy Wupsy, bro.
Oh, you have a Cupsy?
Ali pulled a Cupsy and Barrelor pulled a Cookie.
Oh, yeah.
Rahoo.
No, bro. What the hell?
Oh, God. I thought it was God.
Yeah, okay.
And
Of course the ban card. Of course the ban card. Of course the ban card. I'm glad you're gone though. Paradise Smasher deserved to get banned. Oh, look at that. That's how you end the video. Yeah, so that locals was amazing. Oh my gosh. And even though I can't be going to 401 games that much because of my schedule, like why couldn't they start the tournament at 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock? But yeah, overall, big up to Ryan and Athena. You guys and the rest of 401 have made the community strong. It wasn't my first time going to 401 this year. I went to 401 for tournaments way back when they used to be Saturdays at 12:30. This is 2012 to 2013. Like, this is when, like, Dragon Rulers, Spell Books, Chaotic, Hieratic, all those decks, Wind-Ups, all that stuff was running into place. And just seeing how it is now with the community and great people. No one's so toxic, no one, like, really mean. You guys have made anyone's experience wonderful. And also being a part of that, just, like, when I see somebody, if I'm playing against somebody that's probably, like, new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And this and that, I can, like, guide them. Like, me, this is locals. I can be in your shoes if it's your first time because I've been there and I've done that. I'm just here to have fun, and it's for the vibes, man. It's for the vibes. Like, I don't have time for, like, no negativity and, like, all that competitive nonsense. Like, even if I were to go to YCS regionals, I'm just here to have fun. Just here to learn, play Yu-Gi-Oh! Do what I do best. as you see the tab says Vibes Cartel. I'm trying to get like tickets, but I don't think I will. I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys did enjoy that reaction video. I probably may not do another reaction video. This was the one that I really wanted to react to because I was featured in it. I was in an interview, and hopefully what you get from this is that I am the one only Shaq Dukes, and Lunalight's the best.